everyone, welcome to ICW Jingle Bell Rock. Held with a sold-out crowd of 23,500 people in the Greensboro Coliseum. We start off the show with a nice little intro video package, once again further hyping all the matches. There's the tag team match, which is the Investments, Leo Rush and Chris Bay versus Full Throttle, the team of Alex Shelley and Trey Miguel. We have Jonathan Gresham versus Shane Strickland for the international title. Jeff Cobb versus Samojo in a nice little grudge match. Brian Pillman Jr. versus Hiroshi Tanahashi for the New Japan Pro Wrestling United States Championship. And the main event will be Christopher Daniels versus reigning defending ICW World Heavyweight Champion, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. Those are the 5 matches we have on this show. It's that the show sounds beautiful. In real life, the show would be top-notch, top class. It's simply amazing. Simply amazing. We start off the show celebrating the 38, our first match of the evening in a decent bout. Jonathan Gresham defeated Shane Strickland in 15:58 by submission with an octopus stretch, making defense number 12 of its international title. Shane Strickland getting a 47, Jonathan Gresham getting a 60. Both of them don't seem to click. Great. I mean, nice to know that ahead of time, but guess I didn't. So the match could have been better because it didn't have great chemistry. So that's on us. Segment of 58, said before. Shane Strickland penalised for inconsistency. Jonathan Gresham still overwhelmed by the manager. And then the work of chemistry also brought the show down, or brought the match down. Post-match segment rating of 50, Gresham holds up his title in celebration. You can see Shane Strickland, he's getting up, he's giving dialects to Gresham. You think he's going to go for an attack. And he does. He goes and lunges for an attack, but from out of nowhere, he hops the barricade, slides into the ring, and then tackles Shane Strickland. It's El Generico. El Generico has returned to wrestling. He's done with the orphans in Mexico. He is back now to fight. He takes down Shane Strickland, and Gresham turns around, kind of shocked by this. He didn't expect, El Generico or Strickland to attack. Generico gives a nod to Gresham. He gets one back. He leaves the ring. El Generico picks up Strickland as the crowd chants "Ole." He drops him with a brain buster. And then, he celebrates. El Generico! He's back from the orphanage! All those orphans, they've grown up now. They've moved on from the orphanage. They have families of their own. They're not making their kids orphans. Instead, they're being family men. So now he's back to wrestling. It's El Generico. So main of 61, Samojo versus Jeff Cobb, and about that had good heat and decent wrestling. Samojo defeated Jeff Cobb in 14:11 by submission with the coquina clutch. Both men, playing it tough, playing it hard, back and forth, even contest. Samojo in the later half got the upper hand, was able just to attack Cobb's head a lot before locking in the coquina clutch. Cobb tried to scar him. He was close to the ropes, but Joe managed to roll him closer to the middle. And he doesn't tap out. He passes out. He doesn't give up. He, fights until he can't fight no more. And he is knocked out, giving Joe the victory. Samoa Joe getting a performance of a 69. Jeff Cobb getting a 58. The match deserved a better announcing. Okay. Samoa Joe has a declining physical ability. This match was penalised for poor announcing. Josh Matthews, you prick. No one ever liked you anyway, Josh Matthews. You prick. Up next, the tag team bouncing reign of 50 Full Throttle versus the Investment in a decent match, the investment defeated Full Throttle in 15:50 when Lio Rush pinned Trey Miguel with a Dragon's Call. The investment making defense #1 of the ICW World Tag Team Championships. Trey Miguel and Alex Shelley both getting a 52. Chris Bay doing the best with a 57. Lio Rush with a 56. Oh. Pretty okay match, you know. I think this will be the lowest match of the night. Still a pretty decent match. Alex Shelley and Trey Miguel were both inconsistent. Nice. Nice. Post-match, Trey Miguel, 7:42. Trey Miguel is in the ring. He's hurt. You know, Lio Rush and Chris Bay, they've gone to the back at this point. Alex Shelley, you know, he's outside. He has his arms against the apron. What's the apron? I can't think. Yeah, I'll say the apron. You know, the hardest part of the ring. Like where people stand on. Yeah, I think it's the apron. It's called the apron. He has his arms on the apron. He's leaning on it, just looking at Trey Miguel. You can tell he's distraught. He's very upset. You know, those two worked so hard for it, and they came up short. And instead of going in and, you know, helping Trey Miguel to his feet and leaving together, he just leaves on his own. And Trey Miguel, you know, starts getting up. He's looking around for Shelley, but notices he's not there. He's already left. And then, you know, he rolls out slowly, checks one more time for Shelley, and then leaves, going up the ramp to the backstage. So Alex Shelley a little bit upset with Trey Miguel that he lost the match, and a little bit of issues there between those two. Same reign of 39. Yeah, okay, that makes fine, yeah. Before the Hiroshi Tanahashi and Brian Pillman Jr. match, Hiroshi Tanahashi has a little special entrance. You know, like, yo, hands. It's this nice little special entrance for Hiroshi Tanahashi, the ace of New Japan. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. The match gets a 58. Okay, I'm happy with that. The match got a 58. Brian Pillman Jr. gets a 57. Hiroshi Tanahashi with a 69. Both of them had pretty good chemistry, and it lifted the match. Get in. That'll be fun for later. Okay. Hiroshi Tanahashi had declining physical ability. That's fine. Okay. In a decent match, Hiroshi Tanahashi defeated Brian Pillman Jr. in 17:49 by pinfall with a high fly flow, making defense #5 of his New Japan or IWGP United States Heavyweight title. Why did they call the title IWGP? You could tell I don't pay attention to wrestling that much if I don't know that. Anyway, this match, you know, I made sure that Pillman would stay strong. So, you know, it was evened out. People expected Tanahashi to, you know, dominate over Pillman. Pillman, you know, stood his ground, kept his own, you know, managed to get like one near full on Tanahashi maybe to give people that sense of, oh, maybe he could. But Tanahashi, you know, at the end of the day, comes out on top and retained his IWGP United States Heavyweight title. Same rate of 51 post-match as Tanahashi celebrates with his title. You can see Pillman slowly rising up to his feet, grabbing the ropes to lift him up. Tanahashi, you know, goes over to him and lifts him up to his feet. Pillman's kind of, you know, he didn't expect this. He didn't expect this respect from Pillman, respect from Tanahashi. Tanahashi, you know, he goes over to the middle of the ring, offers Pillman to come with him, which he does. And then Tanahashi raises Brian Pillman's hand with a massive show of respect. Like, you know, get the rub, Pillman. You know, you deserve it, homie. You deserve it, home dog. A nice little thing for Pillman. Before, as Tanahashi leaves Pillman, you stand in the ring, he's looking around, the crowd's chanting Pillman. And then Minoru Suzuki it comes out. He jumps the barricade. He slides into the ring. Pillman turns around to face him, and he gets immediately dropped with a clothesline. Suzuki gets on top of Pillman, starts railing down shots, forearms, elbows, punches. He gets Pillman up and plants him back down with a Gotch-style pile driver. And then, he locks in his submission, whatever. I don't know his name was submission. I know he has a submission finisher. But then he locks that in, and then Pillman passes out as, referees are trying to get him off. Minoru Suzuki has now debuted. He is an official member of the roster. New Japan let him, let his contract expire. So now we also have Minoru Suzuki, as well as El Generico. What a time to be alive. Language problems in this region. That's something we have to deal with. But Minoru Suzuki! Same main of 54, a video hyping the main event of the evening. Up next, Bryan Danielson versus Christopher Daniels. We have a lot of footage showing their time in Ring of Honor and then other, indies. And then you showed Ryan's time on the top of ICW. And then Daniels making the challenge. And then him winning the opportunity against Silver. And then the exchange on the last episode of ICW Toxic. And now here we are. This match might disappoint me. Because I've really hyped this match up in my head. I can imagine it doing really well. And I'm also thinking it might not do really well. So... Same reign of 68, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Same reign of 58, it's pretty good. Christopher Daniels getting a 56. Bryan Danielson getting a 82. Both of them had great chemistry, and it showed in their performance. And Josh Matthews doing really shit announcing. He did so shit, there was 2 issues of him being bad at announcing. That's how bad he was. Christopher Daniels penalised for stamina and declining physical ability. And then, Josh Matthews was really, really shit. So, in a good match, Bryan Danielson defeats Christopher Danielson 25-13 by pinfall with a running knee. The making event number 4 of the ICW World Title. World Title. I put this match down as a technical masterclass, which you can imagine both of these men could have, and it paid off. The match was really good. Great way to end off the show. Danielson, holds the title up over Christopher Daniels. Similar to what I said with Silver, like when he had his title match, you could do a thing where they shake hands in some respect, They have, respect for each other. Or you can have Danielson just celebrate and, Daniels walks off. Or, which I'm going to say happens now that I've thought about it. Daniels, he gets up, he offers a hand to Bryan Danielson. He was the better man. And Danielson, instead of shaking the hand, just pats Daniels on the shoulder. And you can see him say, "Better luck next time," before, going and celebrating to the crowd again. And Daniels, you can see he looks a little bit annoyed, his arm's still out. And then he closes his hand, retracts it, and then leaves the ring as Danielson celebrates. And so Bryan Danielson beat a little bit cocky in victory. Pretty cool. The show gets a 61. Not as good as the last pay-per-view, I think, but still a pretty good show. Lost of popularity in 11 regions, yada yada yada. Increased in 35, yada yada. Canada has been blocked off because we have the maximum out there. Yada 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 woo. Overall, pretty good show. I'm really happy with it. Of course, there were some bits that brought it down. I mean, at the end, time entrance, that's fine. The minimum you could put it down to 5 minutes anyway, so that was a little bit annoying. But that's fine. It's fine. It's okay. The next big event will be New Year's Revolution, the first ICW Toxic of 2022. It's just going to be, pretty interesting. I will see you all for then. And I'll see you all for the next episode of ICW. Oh, wait, no, wait. We have to make speeches. Brian Danielson. You know, yeah, you're, oh, no, you can do it, but they're awesome. They are awesome. Let's give some stuff to Brian Pillman Jr., you know? Yeah, complimented on a good performance. He did good. He good. And then, you know, Jonathan Gresham, he also did pretty good. Anyone else I would put it instead of him? Move him over there. No, I'm fine with that. There's no point giving stuff to Tanahashi and Daniels, you know. I could actually give it to Joe instead, but, you know, Joe doesn't make sense. Yeah, so there you go. Was pleased with the speech. I have to move this so it doesn't do the thing. And I'll see you, please. I'll see you guys for the next episode of ICW Toxic. Peace out.